Hey, welcome to Eat Your Backyard, my YouTube channel where I talk about all kinds of edible plants and non-edible plants that grow in the tropics, subtropical environments. If you like that kind of stuff, don't forget to subscribe. Okay, now let's get started. This is a part 2 video about a papaya plant in my yard which got hit really hard by cold weather. They don't like cold weather at all. It hit really hard by cold weather in the middle of winter. And I made a video about that to show what happened when it was all burned up. The leaves were all burned off. And it looked pretty dead for about a half a month, 3 weeks, and then it started to get just a little bit of sprout. It got kind of burned back again by a little bit more cold weather. It just hung on. And here's the idea of this video, is that when you have a papaya plant like this and you're trying to grow it in an area that does get cold snapped, you don't want to lose hope. It took a while, a year or so, to get this Hawaiian papaya tree to the point that it's at now, and to give up on it, well, it just seems like a shame. This has a lot more fruit ready to go. The roots didn't get hurt, it was the leaves that got hurt. And this is a plant, herbaceous plant, and it will just drop its leaves and grow new ones. So what did I do? If you look up at the top here, you can see the area that was burned. It's completely fried and almost turning into like a paper up there. Well, just leave that alone. Don't try and trim it off. In my experience, if you try to trim it off, you can open up new wounds and you jeopardize the plant. So just leave it like that and let these little sprouts that are growing in do their thing. And this is kind of nice because now instead of having one central stalk, trunk, now you're going to have, 10 different stalks. And you can see I don't know if you can see in the video, but there's little tiny ones and little green buds going all around, and these will grow too, some down even lower. I'm going to let all that grow because each one has the potential to produce fruit. In fact, sometimes they produce a little smaller fruit, which is actually kind of nice to not have a football-sized papaya to deal with if you want to have a papaya. Sometimes it's nice to have a little smaller one, be able to give them out to friends. So one other thing is, this is just May. It's about 5 months after this was burned up. And you can already see this is a female papaya plant. Only the female papaya plants produce fruit. Now, I have a video on how to tell the difference between a male and female on Eat Your Backyard. If you want to check that out, go take a look at it. But this is clearly a female plant, and you can tell that by these little white flowers that grow very close. They're very small. The male flowers will go out very far and have a cluster of flowers on the end. Female flower just has that one small one, but it's getting ready to set some fruit on this trunk and on that one. So the outlook is good. I'm going to say like in another 2-3 months, by the end of summer, I'm going to have some nice papayas off of this thing. So I'm glad I didn't give up hope. If your papaya looks like it's dead after a cold snap, why don't you have a little faith in it too and let it grow back, because this is what typically happens. If it does die, well, it's going to be pretty apparent after about a month or two. Anyway, all you have to do is suffer through how ugly it looks for that period of time. And I was very willing to do it. One other interesting detail about the papaya is that this stalk here, you can't really hear it, but it's hollow. It's almost like a bamboo, but the hollowness extends all the way down, and has a really unusual smell when you cut the stalk. It's almost like a chemical smell to it. And I'm told that you can eat every part of this plant, although it kind of tastes like eating newspaper dipped in kerosene, if you ask me. So I wouldn't recommend. Maybe if you were starving to death, you might give it a try. I tried it. I don't want to try it again, but I don't think it's poisonous, at least. And the fruit is quite excellent. So, okay. For those of you who are wondering what happened, that's what happened. And hey, if you like this video, don't forget to like it. If you'd like to see more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe to Eat Your Backyard. I really appreciate you watching. Thanks for watching.